Well, good morning. Welcome back to Come On Mountain. We had a trespasser last night.
Let's do this.
Yeah, old Tim from Old Ridge Life done came back to Come On Mountain. Thought he was just gonna come and hang out and eat my groceries, but I'm putting him to work. We got a lot to do today, guys. First of all, we need to get some hay in there for the goats. As y'all seen on the last video, moved all that hay up here to Come On Mountain and got all that taken care of. But I've not put it in there with the goats yet because I didn't know what I wanted to do with their pen. I've decided that I'm gonna leave their pen where it is. It's a nice, good shaded area. And I'm just gonna start letting them out in the daytime to kind of run around the mountain and eat some green foliage, some of that foliage stuff. And I think that's the best solution. And also I'm going to Florida here real soon. And with a big old round bale of hay in there for them, that will help Mike take care of them a little bit easier, where all you gotta do is give them a little pellets and make sure that they got water. I'm gonna go ahead and jump on Uber. Tim ain't seen all that good hay that I just bought at a discounted rate. So they're gonna take the e-bikes. I'm gonna take Uber. We're gonna go grab that hay. But Tim also brought some other stuff with him. Some solar what's happening.
Oh yeah.
And we're gonna try something that neither one of us has done before. And also going to install a unit for solar for the air conditioning, because you hear that generator in the background. I am tired of running that just to keep this cabin cool. This Adeline is here. So let's go ahead and get Uber fired up, get the e-bikes fired up, and let's head on back to the back field. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Domino, you gonna run with us? Look at old Tim's sexy truck. Only time it gets dirty is when it comes to the mountain. Let's do it, Uber. Down here to the pasture area. What we're going to do is use this one that I tried to grab with the grapple and messed all up. I figure that's the good one to start with because the other ones are still in real good shape. What do you think about this hay there, Tim?
Man, that's some nice stuff. It looks expensive.
$15 a roll.
Woo!
Can't beat it. Can't beat it. Got 13 rolls. That should last the goats for about a year. Let's go ahead and get it loaded.
What happened to that one right there?
Well, that was the grapple I was just talking about. All right, let's get it loaded.
Get out the way, Domino! Get out the way! Woo! Houston, we have a problem. Got a little problem there, but you guys are happy, aren't you? Eclipse, I don't think you want none of that. I don't think you want none. I bet you want some, don't you? Why aren't you in the other side, huh? You want to get over there? You want to get over there? Come on, I'll let you get over there. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's go, come on, come on, let's go. Nice. Whoa, Eclipse is like, yes, I got some hay. She's stuck. She made it through. Did you get that?
Yep.
Good job.
Well, look who got in today.
Yeah, she made it through.
Well, that didn't quite work as planned.
But it's still
Kind of like
good.
picking this one up didn't work as planned either, did it?
Yeah.
Is the gate still on?
Shut up.
Eclipse, you king of the mountain? Can you get up top? Get up there. Eclipse, come on. Up, 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 up. Get up.
Get up there.
King of the mountain, come on.
Come on.
Come on, come on.
Be the
Up,
queen of
up,
mountains.
up, 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 come on. Up. She wants to so bad.
She just came.
They like to be at the highest point to overlook all their kingdom.
For real, this would be Eclipse just jumping out.
Oh, she could for sure.
Yeah, she could.
She could.
That's why I don't tell her that. She'd be like, this is my whole world.
Sorry. Where's the baby? There's the baby over there.
Huh, just cinnamon. Guys, can y'all believe it? How much hay that is? This is gonna last them like 2 years. To last them 2 years. And yes, guys, the gate is not.
You know what the difference between hay and straw is?
They're the same thing.
Huh? They're the same thing?
Yeah, about $10.
So when you go to the movie theaters and you get a soda, do you ask for hay so you can drink your soda? I don't think it's the same thing as a straw. Fence down, fence down. Chief says, oh, hey, I'll come out there now.
Hold this.
She's like, I never could get out. I will get out.
Well, don't sneeze on me there, Chief. Snot everywhere.
Eclipse is like, I'm the queen. Eclipse, that's not for you. It's my bed. That's what it is. Eclipse, you're not supposed to eat it. Not equal for you.
Icy wants to get to the top there so she can get them green leaves on that tree. That's why she was jumping up there.
She's like, I will be the queen. Eclipse is
Yeah,
not
Chanel. What you got going on there, Chanel?
good. That should not have another baby.
She is, isn't she?
Gotta hammer this in the ground.
Kind of looks like Icy's a little bit bigger. Her belly, but her bag ain't, but. She just fat.
Yeah. She eats way too much hay. Way too much. Eclipse, it's not for you! You gotta say that 10,000 million times. It's not for you.
Did it shock you?
I think. I don't know.
Well, you would know. Believe me, you would know.
Okay,
I heard your daddy scream one time, or your papa scream one time. Oh, like a girl.
Who's that?
That's the neighbors.
Papa, we got some neighbors. Guys, I see made it up top.
Look at that! King of the hill!
She's like, I'm gonna eat these.
Hey, Eclipse. I thought that's supposed to be you, King of the Hill. Why is it?
I think I got replaced.
Yeah, I see. You made it to the top, didn't you? Look at that.
All right, guys, where the goats situated, my neighbors just stopped by. They was out spraying the fence lines. We're gonna walk on back here because old Tim just got something like I got.
Oh yeah.
Why are you trying to copy me, man?
Man, I take your advice. When you do things right, you do things right. So I got to learn a little bit, right?
Yeah. So me and Tim was going back and forth. Tim was looking for a new trailer, and he was trying to decide between rails and no rails and all that, and we was kind of weighing the pros and cons and stuff like that. So he ended up getting a 20-foot heavy-duty trailer, just like mine. I think the only difference is mine's got a spare tire rack on it.
Mine does have a spare tire rack now. It doesn't have a spare tire.
Yeah. I
bought one.
So that also brings me to this next thing, guys. The last video that I put out moving all that hay, I probably got 100 different comments asking why I didn't use this to move all the hay, because I probably could have got about 5 bales on here, and there's only 13 bales total, and kind of shuttled it back and forth. The reason why, guys, is the rail. Now, if I had a hay spear that I could have hooked on the front, or the 3-point hitch and all that, it would have been fine. I could have stabbed through the side of the hay bale. I could have pulled it right up to the tractor or the trailer and just dropped it on there, shuttled it back, and got rid of it. The problem is I don't have a hay spear right now. It is something that I'm wanting to get in the future. I actually want to get one for the front end quick attachment and one for the 3-point hitch in the back, so I can haul 2 bales at a time. But with those forks, they're a lot wider and stuff, and if I tried to stab into the side of the hay bale, it would have just pushed hay out the other side and it would have mangled those bales. So that's why. And that tractor is a lot of weight, and to try to pull that tractor up, because when I would load it, I'd have been loading it this way, so I couldn't have just rolled the bales off, first of all. Second of all, you can't just drive up on those ramps with a big old hay bales and start feeding it off. It's a whole lot more work than what it was worth. So to answer the question, that's why I didn't. Now, if I would have had a trailer that didn't have rails, I probably could have pulled that off.
Now, didn't you tell me I should buy one with rails? Why,
yes.
If I would have not listened to you, or you wouldn't listen to yourself, you could have done all that hay.
But that's all I'd have been able to do with it is hay.
It'd be a hay trailer.
Yeah, a hay trailer. I don't use that much hay. But that's just a little clarification, guys, of why I didn't use the trailer. Trust me, if I could have, I would have. But I have tried to stab those hay bales with just the forks before, and it just eats it all up in there. So really wasn't worth it. But now what we got to do, guys, we got to get some solar hooked up for the air conditioner. See y'all in a minute. It looks like Eclipse and Icy is up there sharing the top of the mountain. Eclipse is like, it's a playground. I will in the future end up getting a thing to hold the hay off the ground. Not one of the rings, one of the trough ones where you set it on top. That way they can kind of pick at it. This bale was already so messed up, I just wanted to go ahead and put it in the pen. They'll end up wasting a ton of that hay right there, but it'll make some good compost whenever I finally do move them again. So no worries on that, but that right there should get them through until I get back from Florida. All right, off to the cabin. All right, guys, we're back. I am in the tiny house, and what we're about to do is take this AC 300 right here with a 3,000 watt capability, and we're about to run this whole tiny house except for the well through this AC 300. we are going to use a whole lot of solar panels that I got 3 350 watt solar panels and 1 400 watt. We're going to run all of those together into the AC 300 to power the air conditioner and the lights and the TV and stuff like that in here, to be able to charge during the day, to be able to run at night off the battery backup. It is hot outside, guys. Let's go ahead and get all the panels up on the roof while I'm waiting on Tim, because we got to do a little bit of wiring also.
Uno!
Wasp almost stung me in the face, but I'm ready. All right, now that I got them all laid out on the roof, I'm gonna get up there and I'm gonna lay them out. This roof right here is south facing, so I'm gonna try to lay them across, all the way across this roof, running that direction. I have a couple other solar panels up there running the backup battery that's running the well. That video will be coming out here soon on Come On Keeping It Real. If you have not liked and subscribed to that channel, make sure you do, because we do a lot over there as well. Those are the other two I was talking about. If I have to, I can shift those over a little bit if need be. All right, guys, I got all the solar panels laid out. I'm gonna end up securing this end down right here with those little clips right here that came with the one. But I'm not gonna do that until we get everything kind of hooked up and situated, make sure everything's good. All right, let's go see what Tim's doing. All right, guys, just got with Tim. We got a game plan. He's about to make some cables.
Woo! It's hot out here, guys.
It is hot. It's real hot on that roof.
We got it figured out though. We're gonna run solar extension cables. I've got the crimps and the connectors and the tools and all that. We're gonna run solar extension cables from his Blue Eddy downstairs, the AC 300, yep. Right? We're gonna run them out through a hole in the wall up to the top. We're gonna run two panels in series, another 2 panels in series, going to 2 separate inputs on the AC 300. More power!
Yep. Yeah, we're basically got 3 350 watts and 1 400 watt. So that's a whole lot of power. All right, we're gonna run about some 25-foot cables right here.
It's 10 gauge PV wire. 10 gauge should be more than enough to run what he's got. And he's hoping that 25 feet will be enough. I walked it out and I'm pretty sure it will be. So right there is 25 feet.
Well, how come you didn't walk it out like the song? The
Walk
dance? You ain't never heard the dance? Walk it out.
Walk. I got this right here.
Walk it out.
I don't walk nothing out. I don't work. What you talking about? All right. Cut that one. Cut that one, and we're done.
All right, guys, Tim has got the cables made. We only put the ends on one end. Those are the ones that's going to be on the roof up here, and then we'll run it through the hole of the wall and then make the connections on the inside. Are you ready?
Yeah, but the storm coming up. I don't know if you're gonna be up on that roof. You might be
yeah. Woo. We need to make it happen.
We need to make it happen quickly.
I will tell you, it feels a lot better up here now. All right, so we're gonna start with this one. Now, in theory, we should only have to hook it to that one.
Yeah, so that set of cables is gonna go to those 2 panels. This set of cables to these 2 panels. So the black and the red of these 2 panels need to go together. Pick a black, pick a red.
Black and red.
Isn't that a song? Black and red, black and red.
Black and red, black and red. All right. So the same thing. We go red to red.
Yep.
Black to black.
Man, we need to keep these pairs separate.
Yep.
Woo, it is getting windy. Look at that, guys. Goodness gracious. I'll go over there and I'll separate them cables. You drop them down.
Yep.
I pulled it out. All right, I'm gonna stuff these 2 in first. All the way through.
Here, pick all that up.
All right, you got your first set paired up and connected. You got your second set paired up and connected.
Yeah, I got
right.
everything connected.
Drop those cables off the end of the house over there so we can keep them separate.
Put it on the concrete right.
All right, we got this pair here. We're gonna keep it separate from this pair here. Gotta fish them out behind there.
I don't see them.
Oh, I saw them before. Let me push again.
Yeah, they need to come straight from the bottom.
Yeah.
You see how I was just pushing that up? I'm
Yeah.
gonna go out there and push them to the bottom.
I got, keep going. Right there, I got the black one. Now give me the red one. All right, tilt it up. There you go, push. All right, we got the red one. All right, we got it. got the real one. I got both of them. Oh, man, they're pushed out. All right, here we go. I got them.
All right, Tim's OPP is getting the best of him. His OCD, OPP.
And just making sure it's wired up right. Don't want to burn down the tiny house. You know what I'm saying?
Well, while he's working on that plug right there, I'm gonna go ahead and pull this panel. That way we can see what's going on there. Because what we're doing, instead of running 220, being that the well is no longer connected to this panel box, we're moving down to a 30 amp plug and going to wire the inside of the house to the Blue Eddy here. Trying to eliminate having to use extension cords everywhere, but we'll see.
Oh, yeah. So what we got is our gray cable. Is now this is going to be fed from the Blue Eddy. Currently, it's going into a split phase 240 panel. So you got a ground wire, and you have a hot, which powers one side of the bus, and this white wire is actually a hot powering the other side of the bus. So what we're going to do is we're going to move this white wire to neutral, right? This neutral bus, and all we'll have is the hot side. So one bus will be powered up. So these breakers here go every other one, right, left, right, left. So we need to make sure we have all our breakers on the left side panel. So we're gonna move this one up, and we should be good to go.
All right, we're about to plug it in. Hopefully we don't burn nothing down. In theory, we should get some light and the TV should work. Let's see here. It's a stiff cable. All right.
What we had was a failure to communicate electrons to his head. I mean, all right, what we had was this side of the breaker actually provides power to this side of the bus. You would think the left side of the breaker, left side of the bus, nope. So now that we got the breakers in the position swapped, no knockout replacements needed, let's plug it in. And let's turn the light switch on. We got power!
Nice. All right, so now we need to go ahead and finish putting the connections on the solar before it's dark. Uh-oh. Look at there. We got a drifter.
What's up?
My phone was not having great service, so I figured I'd come on up here.
Okay, so we was able to figure it out without your multimeter, but your multimeter still ain't working. But right now, these
Could be operator error, we'll find out.
These lights right now are blue.
Okay. Nice.
All right, now we got old Tim down there making some solar cables.
What we got are these MC cables, solar cables, and we've got black, which is this male right here. So we've got to plug it into this black, which is a female. And so I got the ferrule on there. I'm just ready to crimp it. Crimp it down, crimp it good. Get that on there. Come in here a little close, I'll show you what we got. So I just got to slide this right in there. Once I get it right under the cover, bring it down, boom, and now we've got a perfectly crimped connector. And I slide this in. Oops, wrong one. I gotta have the right one. Slope. Yep, slide it in till it pops. Click. Bring this up.
And that also makes it waterproof, right?
Yeah, IP67 waterproof. And then I just got these two little tools right here. Slide that over. Slide that over. Tighten it up, and then water will always be out forever and ever. Amen.
All right, well, Tim's finished making all of his connections. His cable management's a little suspect. What do you expect for somebody that never works? That ain't even right. You know what? I'm sitting here working the man and talking about he don't work. Man, I tell you what. But it is what it is. All right, so what we got here is we got a doohickey. And this doohickey goes into the side of the doohickey. And then, in theory, we should get some solar voltage going on up in here. Wattage.
You're gonna have about 700 watts on one channel and about 750 watts on the other channel. 2-channel input, PV input. Of course, the sun may be not giving us optimal wattage right now, but we'll see what it says on the unit.
Well, right here I'm showing 476. All right, so basically what I got going on, because the generator is on right now and this does do dual charging. So this right here is the Blue Eddy app. I got 1800 watts coming in from the grid, and I got 468 coming from the solar panels right now, which is a total of what, 2200 per se watts coming in charging this thing right now. It's at 37%. That's a game changer.
Yeah, you're using 1.7.
And I'm using 1.7. That right there is with the air conditioner, the lights, and also we're charging the one that's running the well right now as well. That's where that high wattage is coming from right now, which also used to put a serious strain on the generator when I was charging all of them at the same time. Now the Blue Eddy is actually regulating that wattage, that surging and stuff that it does. So the generator's not working as hard, saving fuel. So
and
I think we're moving in the right
direction. 500 watts he's got coming on solar can be up to almost 1500 watts. Let's go outside and show you why. Okay. He's got 4 panels up on top of that roof, and that roof is flat with this angle. Well, the sun is almost setting over the trees, so that angle is not optimal. Obviously, we want the sun there, right? So when the sun's there, we'll get 1500 watts directly over it. There, not so much.
Well, I believe that we got it.
Man, I am happy.
I only got a little bit more to do. This big old extension cord right here that we got running to the Blue Eddy, I'm gonna have to cut the male end off, get a different plug. I will run it through the same hole that we ran from behind the air conditioner here to be able to run to the generator. When solar's not enough, I can actually charge this battery right here. But that is going to officially eliminate all extension cords here in the tiny house, which I've had running everywhere, to the kitchen, everywhere else, because of the way that the power situation has been here, which is a game changer for me. And I really like the fact that this Blue Eddy is actually stabilizing the other battery when it's charging in there, because that's been a big issue for me as well. Tim started experiencing that a little bit here recently. With his system. That's kind of why he bought all that cable and stuff like that, so he can kind of eliminate that problem for himself too. I just beat him to the punch.
Well, it's nice to do this because I'm going to be having to do all this when I build my barn dominium, and David's let me practice on his, so if his don't burn down the next couple weeks, I did a good job.
This has been the practice building, you know. I let Mike practice with drywall and electric.
That's right.
And now I'm letting him practice with solar.
I appreciate it.
And once I build the main section of this, you know, I should be well practiced by then too. Well, we have wore Domino out. You know, him sitting there watching us all day. But Tim's got to get on the road, guys. This was a cool little video. Our day actually went completely sideways compared to what we was wanting to do. This ended up taking center focus, but I was glad I could bring you guys along with it. Appreciate this guy right here helping me out, and also bringing Lillian back home to the 41.36. Good guy right here, guys. So until we see each other again, come on, let's go on another adventure.
Go Ridge Life.